What's up, Squint? What's up, Squint? Sending love and blessings. What's up, y'all? Hey. DJ Terriana, what's up? What's up, Sam? What's up, everybody? We celebrate, y'all. Kenny Crouch. Hey. Sending love and blessings. How's everybody doing? Everybody all right? Everybody all right? We lost a true hero, y'all. I just want to get online, just share experience that I had feeling and witnessing the power. Put this phone up. Sharing this experience that I had witnessing and being a part and feeling the power of D'Angelo from afar, from afar. So real fast, I'll tell it as quick as I can. Put this right here. So, hey now. So the year is 2014. The year is 2014. The month is, let me see. I got it written down. Okay, I'm back. So the month is December. Or whatever. December. And December 13th. Yeah, December 13th. I had to come to New York on December 13th of 2014. What's up, Knife? I had to come to New York December 13th, 2014. A couple weeks before that, I just got called from Dave Free that Kendrick is going to New York to do, I think it's the Colbert Report, the Colbert Show, whatever the case was. And he wanted to do a live band. He wanted to do a live band. And he wanted to put it together. We had all been in the studio with him months working on an album, on what we thought that was the album, and it was going to soon become To Pimp a Butterfly. So we end up going to New York. We get there on December 13th, and we're thinking about rehearsing. We're about to rehearse, and we're about to just get together. It's me, Blau, Anna Wise, Dion Friley, and Thundercat. And we get to the rehearsal. We was like SIR, we get to rehearse. It's drum set up, it's everything set up. And I remember all of us just chilling, talking in the room, before rehearsal. And then I just got wind. Somebody said, because I don't think it was public yet or something like that, but somebody said, yo, D'Angelo album comes out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It comes out tomorrow. And we was like, oh shit, it was the Black Messiah album. And we was like, oh, wow. And I had this thought, like, my brain wasn't all the way there with, I wasn't as creative for the early part of the rehearsal for the performance, because I just couldn't think of nothing to do creatively. I just couldn't think of nothing to do. And it was so weird. It was rainy and everything. And I remember us hearing about the D'Angelo record was coming out. So I was like, yo, maybe let me stop. Let me just stop trying to overthink, and let me wait for the D'Angelo album to come out, and let me listen to it, because D'Angelo always speaks. He always speaks, and we always chased him. In the jazz world, we say we chasing the sound, we chasing trains. So we always been chasing D'Angelo. And I remember all of us, we was staying at a hotel on the Upper West Side in New York. I was staying downstairs, and Thundercat was staying right on top. So we was waiting for 12 o'clock to hit until we could go on Spotify and we could listen to this new D'Angelo, and maybe that would trigger something, with all of us. I mean, me and Thundercat was talking about it at the same time. Like, man, we want to do something special for this show, man. We was overthinking it, I think. And then when that record came out, I must have played that record I went back downstairs to my room, waited for the record to come out. The record came out. I must have played that record about 20 times back to back. Played that record about 20 times back to back. And I remember about 4 in the morning, after smoking so much weed, listening to this record back to back in this rainy night in New York, I ran upstairs to Thundercat's room. Ran upstairs. I knocked on the door. I said, did you listen to this record? He said, oh my God, I listened to it. And we just looked at each other for like 2 minutes, like in awe, like from the first song on. And that was 5 in the morning. We stayed up another few hours and listened to it. That day we had rehearsal that day. And I remember everybody, it just felt like the spirit was in the room. It felt like D'Angelo came in and just lifted everybody's insecurities and thoughts. And because of that record pretty much, what it told me is like, be the best you could be, because D'Angelo's always the best him he could be. And it's just flawless being the best he could be to me. So when we listened to that record, it gave me the idea to do different things. Because before that record came out, we had been in the studio working on songs for To Pimp a Butterfly. But after that record came out, it changed my whole view of what the music I needed to be writing for Kendrick. It changed everything. And then it ended up being like, you know what? Just how D'Angelo made me feel with that record, I hope with this offering of music, he feels the same way. And you know, and it was pretty much that. We had never even met D'Angelo. We were just feeling all this from a distance, you know. And I think seriously, without that record, Black Messiah, I don't want to say that, but I don't think a lot of shit would be how it is with us. You know, D'Angelo was a pillar of the community. And I just remember feeling that like I had never met him. And the fact he had so much creative awareness and power over me to where I stopped thinking about music for a day for Kendrick to let D'Angelo's music come inside to clear my palate so then maybe I could be inspired. And it did that. Every song did that. Voodoo is a whole nother conversation. You know, we're not even talking about voodoo right now. I'll do voodoo another day. But this record really shaped a lot. I remember after when we did the Colbert Report, even the thing when we did that show, y'all should go on YouTube and look it up. Because that show was inspired by the power of D'Angelo. Even how homies was dressed and how we was just really trying to tap into that spirit. Like D'Angelo, Q-Tip, Erica, Common, Roy. Just really, because, you know, we was fan audience. So, and us being from L.A., Compton, South Central, and everything, that's the closest that we got to that type of shit. But go on YouTube, look up the Colbert, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but look at the Colbert Report. Yeah, look at that on YouTube, that performance. Look at that on YouTube, that performance. It's me, Blau, Anna Wise, Thundercat. And like, nobody knew, you know what's cool about that performance, just to give y'all some input? Nobody knew, we had a basis what we was going to do, but nobody knew what we was going to do until they said action. And I remember when they said action, Thundercat was in one position, but he turned to a different position. When they said action, I had dice in my pocket. So I started shaking my dice, got on my knees, because I know they're not going to say stop, and start shaking the dice. And just, all of us was trying to just like represent our shit, you know what I mean? And that was all hyped on D'Angelo, because even after that performance, we rushed to get back to the hotel room and listen to that D'Angelo record down. And not to mention, like, Chris Dave on the record, the master teacher, my godfather, James Gatson. James Gatson is the original drummer on all the Bill Withers records and Quest. But I can't say enough. D'Angelo, we appreciate you. We love you. Without you, it's no us. And yeah, man, that's my D'Angelo story, how D'Angelo helped inspire me to help create To Pimp a Butterfly. Sending love.